You can listen to this practice wherever you find yourself today. You can be sitting down or laying down, or even stretching and doing things if that's what you got to do. And hopefully wherever you're at when you listen, this will still be helpful to you in some way. If you would prefer to listen to this in a still position, then you can allow yourself to take some time right now to fidget, adjust, stretch, or move your body in whatever ways your body wants to move. As you just do your best to not think about the movements at all or worry about what anything looks like, but stepping more fully into the sensation of feeling in your body and just becoming curious of how the body is feeling right now and how certain movements feel in your bones, muscles, and joints. And allowing your body to move you in the ways that intuitively feel good in those bones, muscles, and joints. Just trusting your instincts when it comes to movement. And if at any time what your instincts are calling for is stillness, then honoring that need for stillness whenever that feels like what you need. And there's also no rush whatsoever. You can continue to move throughout this practice anytime you feel the need to. But if at any point you would like to come to a still position and you haven't already, then you may make your way there when you are ready. Just checking in that your spine is nice and straight in whatever position you've chosen. And if you're in a space where you feel safe and would like to, you can allow the eyes to gently close at any time if they aren't already. As you take a moment now to let your first wave of awareness wash over your body, as you just become aware of how you are in this exact moment. Not how you would like to be, and not how you were yesterday, but how you are right now. Who you are right now. Noticing any resting expression on the face, making note of any emotions that expression could communicate, making note of the quality, the rhythm, the depth of your own breath, making note of how the body is physically feeling, how the muscles are feeling, the joints. If there's any pain present in the body, noticing that as well. Just stepping into the fullest extent of your own reality right now. And experiencing yourself through all of your senses exactly as you are right now. As you remember that how you are changes every single moment. No matter how subtle or drastic those changes are, we are constantly changing, just like everything else in this world is as well. And so who you are right now and how you are right now is entirely unique and therefore noteworthy. something to appreciate, to notice and appreciate, even if there is pain present in the body or the heart or the mind, even if there are aspects of what you are experiencing that are uncomfortable or irritating perhaps. Just allow yourself to experience all of it as it is. As you remind yourself that this practice today and most all healing practices are not about erasing everything that we label as bad or negative or painful and scary from our experience, from our life, or from the world. It's not about putting love and light on top of everything and ignoring all the things we see are dark. But this practice and most healing practices are about simply showing up exactly as you are. And who you are, how you are, and how the world is in general will always be a unique combination of things that we label as good, positive, nice, wonderful, light, and things that we label as bad, heavy, negative, and dark. And all of the things in between those two extremes. And so you do not need to get down on yourself if you aren't feeling your best right now. You do have the option to just allow yourself to not feel your best right now. And to let go of that layer of expectations that we put on ourselves. That heavy layer that is that voice within us that is telling us that how we are feeling is wrong, or we should be feeling something different. But each and every time we notice that voice, we have the option to instead counter that voice with whatever I am feeling right now is what I should be feeling simply because I'm feeling it. And the nature of feelings is fleeting, as is everything else in this life. And so it is safe for you to feel the fleeting emotions and sensations that you feel, because they are temporary. Because everything in life is temporary. And that is the only thing that we can all count on. And so as you are observing yourself and just what your starting point is like today, you can now welcome in some awareness and some intention into your own breath. As you now call in a full, deep breath into the body, and let yourself fill up slowly to every corner and edge of you, getting as full as you can get. As you hold that for a moment, once you are full, to stay and experience what it feels like to be full of air. And then slowly, as you need to, letting all of that go. As you exhale bit by bit, and gently pull the navel in toward the spine at the bottom of your exhale to push any last bit of stagnant air out of you. As you again pause for a moment here to now sit and experience this sense of emptiness in the body, as you allow your next breath to come as it's needed. And you can continue to breathe in this slow, intentional, and exaggerated way for as long as it feels good and helpful to you. But at any point, if you haven't already, you may release this guidance over your breath altogether and allow yourself to step into the role of the observer, into the role of the witness, into that perspective where you are no longer guiding or controlling the rhythm or depth of your breath, but you are simply watching as your body breathes you. Noticing if the quality of your breath has shifted at all from when we first began this practice today. Noticing any resting expression on the face or any areas of tension gathering in the muscles. As you allow all the muscles throughout the body and throughout the face to simply ungrip from the bones and to release back into the support of your own skin. As you remember that you can trust your own anatomy. Remembering that every single evening when you fall asleep, even in your deepest state of sleep, the earth and gravity holds you exactly where you're meant to be. You are never crushed and you never float away, but with the safety of the earth beneath you and the force of gravity all around you, you are always held exactly where you need to be. And your skin is always hugging your muscles, your bones, your organs, everything in between. And so just allowing yourself to soak in these hugs and to release yourself into the love that comes included on this earth and in this body. The constant hug of gravity holding you to the earth, the constant hug of your own skin, a constant reminder of all of the love that has existed for centuries, just for you to exist right now. All of the love from all of your ancestors and everyone who has come before you. All of the love from everyone to come after you as well. And all of the love of those who are here with you right now. And the simple fact that you exist in this body right now is in itself proof of how loved you are, how worthy you are of being loved and of living this life. We are not meant to feel worthy all of the time or feel good and bright and whole and all of those great feelings that we feel throughout life. We're not meant to feel those things all of the time. And if you think about it, if we did feel that way all of the time, that would just be normal. We wouldn't even be feeling good, because if everything's good, then it's simply normal and expected, mundane. And so when we are feeling good, it's a nice reminder that the heights of our highs are directly related to and affected by the depths of our lows. And so we would not know what true joy and true happiness and true love even feels like if we did not know the opposing emotions. And so we can learn to have some form of an appreciation for the darker and more painful aspects of life by remembering that they do allow us to more fully feel and experience all of the things we love about life. And so you can continue to feel all that is here for you to feel. And continue to soften your body into all it is that you are feeling. As you listen to the following words, and allow anything at all that feels like it resonates with you to soak in deeper and not worrying about the rest. And so this quote now is written by Leo Tolstoy. And he says, "If you feel pain, you are alive. If you feel other people's pain, you are a human being." And then this next quote was written by Baal, Shem, Tovar. And he writes, "Let me fall if I must. The one I will become will catch me." And then lastly, I would like to read one of my go-tos, one of my favorite poems, written by Mary Oliver, called Wild Geese. You do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles through the desert repenting. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. Tell me about despair, yours, and I will tell you mine. Meanwhile, the world goes on. Meanwhile, the sun and clear pebbles of the rain are moving across landscapes, over the prairies and deep trees, the mountains and the rivers. Meanwhile, the wild geese high in the clean blue air are heading home again. Whoever you are, no matter how lonely, the world offers itself to your imagination, calls to you like the wild geese, harsh and exciting, over and over announcing your place in the family of things. And I'm going to read one more by Mary Oliver. And this is called Don't Hesitate by Mary Oliver. If you suddenly and unexpectedly feel joy, don't hesitate. Give into it. There are plenty of lives and whole towns destroyed or about to be. We are not wise and not very often kind, and much can never be redeemed. Still, life has some possibility left. Perhaps this is its way of fighting back, that sometimes something happens better than all the riches or power in the world. It could be anything, but very likely you will notice it in the instant when love begins. Anyway, that's often the case. Anyway, whatever it is, don't be afraid of its plenty. Joy is not made to be a crumb. And so you can just take the next few moments to allow each and every word that you've heard today and each and every feeling that you have felt today to settle within you. Maybe imagining that your body is this big snow globe, and every single word and feeling is just a little speck of glitter in the snow globe of your body. And now is the time where we set you down, let the glitter settle, and let the air clear. And you can trust that anything at all that you heard today that resonated with you or struck a chord with you in some way, you can trust that that feeling can sometimes come when we hear on the outside what a part of ourselves already knows to be true on the inside. And so you can allow those deep truths to be enhanced within you so that you feel a little bit more confidence to act on your own intuition. and to trust your own instincts. Trusting that you already know all it is you need to know and all it is that you need to do here. And it is safe for you to trust your interests, your fascinations, and your passions, and to follow where joy leads you. To follow where your interests and passions and fascinations lead you. Because that is exactly where you are meant to be. And it is exactly where you will end up. And you are already on your way to exactly where you're meant to be. And you are exactly where you're meant to be right now as well. So if it feels like something you would like to do today, you can now allow your hands to come and find each other in a prayer position toward heart center. As you feel this contact of your palms and fingertips to one another, and allow your heart to lift toward your thumbs as your thumbs press back toward your heart. As you tune in to the rhythm of your own heartbeat. As you listen closely and feel the rhythm of your own life. The steady beat to every moment of your life in this body. And you can call one final deep and full breath of air into the body as you allow yourself to fill up to every corner and edge of you the most you have today. And pausing for a moment once you're full. And as you exhale, letting go of anything at all that you're ready to let go of as you allow the head to gently bow. Taking this moment to bow to the source of energy that allows all of our hearts to beat, whatever you believe that to be. And bowing to everyone else in this space who has listened and completed this practice right alongside you. And finally, bowing to yourself for choosing to show up today and taking the time out of your busy life for this pure act of self-love and self-care. And may this act continue to heal you through the rest of your days and nights. And may you bring the same love and understanding to everything that you do and to everyone that you see. Thank you, thank you, thank you.